Come on, Crawford. Take it. Take it off me. It's like my life.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I feel sexy. Of Wellness. We have a great show ahead, along with the fabulous Shane Crawford.
Oh, thank you, Mel. It's lovely to be here. Everyone looks amazing.
You look very sharp.
Oh, that's too kind, too kind.
Yep. Nice. Everyone scrubs up well. Yvie Jones, ladies and gentlemen. Bang! And Dr. Ahmed Kazmi.
Doctor!
Good week, everyone? Had a good week?
Yeah, how was your week?
It was lovely. It was a little bit stressful, though, if I'm honest. So my son had his first ever fever. We got to 14 months without one, so I think we've done quite well.
Good.
But no, so we had to take him to the doctor and...
You take him to a doctor?
Yes.
You're a doctor?
It's best not to be doctor for your own family.
Yeah, that's true.
I think, yeah, you can't be objective.
So when you go to the doctor, do you challenge the doctor being a doctor?
I wouldn't say challenge, but, yeah, it is different. And
so the answer's yes?
I did ask for a second opinion.
And was it a different opinion than the first?
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
Do you get mates' rates?
I always pay full because I think it's nice.
Melissa Doyle.
He's okay.
You've got some news.
I know.
And I'm a little disappointed because I thought we were a team. I'm co-host on this amazing show, you know. I've sort of brought you out of retirement. You thought I was going to go
out of retirement.
No, you went off into the sunset. I'm not going to work ever again. And then you thought, I'm going to work with this young man. He brings me energy and he's got the vibe.
If I'm going to come out of retirement, it's for you and you only.
Yes.
But just in case you guys didn't hear, because I've been shouting it from the rooftops, I'm going to interview Oprah. When she comes to Australia, we're going on tour together.
I don't even know who that is.
She knows who you are.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're going to tour around the whole country with her?
I did ask her if she had a tour bus, but I think she goes a little fancier than that. But I'm a little nervous, I'll be really honest. Like, it just feels quite, you know...
You should be,
girl. My stuff up. Thank you.
That's a big gig. That's a big gig.
I know.
Yeah. You'll smash it.
So I went and did some research and I was thinking, how do I overcome my nerves? What do I do? Okay. And the use of perfumes and scents in wellness is on the rise.
Yes.
So then I thought maybe I could find a personalised scent to boost my confidence. Hi, Janelle. Mel.
Hi, Mel.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you.
So I've got a couple of big projects coming up. I'm a little bit nervous and I thought a scent to give me some confidence, maybe to keep me a little calm, a little bit of spray-on mojo.
Oh, wow. Well, I love that brief. We can certainly put something together that gives you that extra boost. So let's make a compound. This is the pure concentrate of the fragrance.
Is this the perfume equivalent of swirling your wine?
Yeah, it is a little.
It's very fruity, very summery. It's lovely.
It's beautiful. I think it would be gorgeous on you, Mel. Well, should we try it on your skin now?
Nice. Do you know how to smell? I think that's confidence in a bottle right now.
Yeah.
Done.
Gorgeous.
Thanks. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Now can I just, you know... So I'm after some little gifts for the rest of the team, starting with Dr. Ahmed. Busy dad, 2 little ones under 2, so tired. I thought maybe something that can help him be centred, calm, but it's got to be elegant. So next up we've got Yvie. Yvie is like human sunshine. So something I feel like fresh and sunny and outdoorsy. Last but not least, my co-host, Mr. Shane Crawford. So he likes the smell of grass, particularly at the MCG. A footy shed, although given I've got to sit next to him, I don't think I want him to smell like a footy shed. Normally I'd think of something maybe to calm him down because he's quite energetic, lot of whatever is going on in there, I'm not quite sure. So I was thinking, let's lean into that.
I've got a great idea for Shane.
Bingo.
What do you think?
Oh, that's going to absolutely set him off.
Really strong and intense, the highest concentration fragrance.
God, what have I done? Yeah. So much fun. I can't believe it's so good at the end of it. So I've got my scent here, and this one is called...
The smell of Mel. No.
That would be good. Mel's Mojo.
Oh, Mel's Mojo.
Yeah.
Mel's Mojo.
Had a Copra with Oprah.
I like it.
Like it?
That is very
love
clever.
it.
So have a little sniff of me. Okay.
Oh, no, I'll take the lid off, do I?
Yeah.
Yes, but I bought you all personalised scents.
Oh, yes?
So...
It smells like my grandma.
There goes my mojo. Thanks for that. Here's Nana walking on stage. All right, Ahmed. So I bought you one very, very special. This I'm hoping will help you calm. There's a lot going on in your world, as we know, hustle and bustle of life as a doctor and a new dad. So this one is called Just give me a minute.
Thank you. That's so kind.
Ahmed.
Now, hopefully, Yvie, I've captured your gorgeous, bright, vibrant, fresh, outdoorsy personality. There's a lot going on. It's designed to keep you peppy on your long drives when you have to head back home to the country. Right. So I've called it Yvie Does It. Drive like you're on the lam. Yvie does it.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I love the colour. I mean, look at that colour.
Yeah, don't drink it.
This is going to be good.
So Mr. Shane Crawford.
Yes.
I put a lot of thought into this because I'm scared to actually open this because this packs a real punch. Little like yourself. It's giving cut grass, dank, dark change rooms, the pong of 44 big sweaty blokes on a hot day.
Yes.
So we've called it Best on Ground because you can't spell bog without B-O.
Oh, that's very nice. Well done, there we go. That's...
Having a whiff? Yeah, smell.
I do want to have a
Smells
smell.
like grandpa.
Sure. Grass, what else?
Bogs.
Oh, meat pie. Smells like a bit of meat pie in there as well. That's quite good.
Yeah,
you can put that on there.
Footy on the front. But I learnt a lot about scents. They were talking about the importance of it. There's a big trend now in, I don't want to smell like you, in the health and wellness world on using scents for calming purposes, for all sorts of things. So it was really fascinating. Apparently it's used for dementia patients and scent evokes memories.
You know the weirdest thing? My mother has passed, and if I smell her or any woman who's wearing her scent or even her makeup, I just get really emotional. It's quite amazing what smell can do.
Hey, I think what we might need to do, because it does smell in here, can we please open some windows and doors? She's getting a bit strong in here. After the break, do not go anywhere. Melissa Leong is going to drop on by.
Has spent her career showing us how to fill our bellies, and now she's written a memoir about having the guts to follow your dreams while taking care of your mental health. Would you please welcome the fabulous Melissa Leong? And here it is. It is an amazing book. I want to ask you, though, first of all, before we get into the guts of it, deeply personal, I would imagine it was quite a challenge to write something that shared so much. How are you feeling now that you're having to talk about it?
Well, I think the challenge of writing the book is, as a journalist, we are told to take ourselves completely out of the picture. So writing a memoir is sort of at odds with the idea of conveying sentiment. But obviously, it's a memoir, so it has to be about me and about my life story. But the writing part wasn't as hard as this part. You know, and it's interesting being here during Mental Health Month, talking about how it's making me feel, because it's been quite mentally challenging. This is all part of the therapy, though, I'm hoping.
The discussion around mental health is so prominent. So what was your journey growing up?
So my parents came to Australia from Singapore in the 1970s, and so I grew up in an environment where, you know, there was a lot of expectation to do well and to compete, and, you know, an A is good and A+ is better.
I've never had any of those.
A is acceptable.
I mean, A is acceptable.
My mum was just glad I turned up to school.
That's a lot of pressure. Was it similar?
Yeah, it's almost identical, actually. I think it doesn't matter so much, because obviously I'm first-generation Pakistani. It's two things. One is that your parents had to do something extra in order to give you this head start, so you really need to live up to that.
Yeah.
And then the other one is the genuine awareness that things will be harder for you. So your baseline isn't just good, your baseline has to be excellent if you're going to achieve what you want in this new environment.
Yeah, and I've been, you know, thinking a lot about the idea of perfectionism. We throw the word perfectionist around a lot, and I think that it is healthy on some level to strive for excellence, but sometimes perfection can be the enemy of the good, and so sometimes you don't get nearly as far as you could if you said, that's enough now. And so in this part of my life, I'm learning that I need to kind of set aside some of that pressure and that perfectionism in order to just want to live a life that's richer in contentment.
So speaking from the place you're at now, then, what would you tell your younger self?
I would probably tell my younger self to it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. be kinder to yourself, and everything's going to be fine.
There's a chapter in the book called Ingredients for a Big Life, and one of my favourites in it is Run Your Own Race.
Yes.
Can you talk us through that?
Yeah, I think that's been something that, again, I've only learned in the last little while. I think when we compare the success of others to ourselves, it really only does a disservice to us, because we are quite often disappointed by, why can't I achieve this much? Why can't I climb a little higher? And I think when we focus on who we are and what we can do that would make us happy, then I think that's a much better way of going about finding a sense of satisfaction in life. So, yeah.
God, it's like my life.
Oh my God, I feel so seen. Can we hold hands?
Yes, literally. I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
go sister.
Yeah, that's the way that I think about it is, you know, like we've all, you know, we're sitting here, I feel very blessed because I'm sitting amongst some incredibly accomplished people, like in your own worlds and, you know, in this space. We've all, you know, people can say we've knocked a few, you know, balls out of the park. We've done pretty well. But I think when we kind of live in this environment where we see everybody as a competitor, I think that's not the world I want to live in. You know, I think there's enough oxygen in the room for everybody to get ahead. I feel personally really good when I open the door or make an introduction for somebody else to move on forward. And so I feel like that's a much nicer, isn't that a much nicer way to live life, I think?
Yeah.
You can light another candle without extinguishing your own.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a beautiful sentiment.
we should make T-shirts with that on it.
What you were saying about your journey with trying to reframe perfectionism,
Yeah.
I definitely had the same thing too. But now I'm at, like, adequate is also okay. Sometimes when you're tired and you're under pressure, adequate, if I could do my job adequately, I'm okay with that.
See, I want that on a T-shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah, adequate is okay.
Adequate is okay sometimes.
Why are you looking at me?
You and I over here,
You
we're
just
like...
looked straight at me as soon as adequate came into the
Sorry.
conversation.
You're perfect.
So being a super foodie, you've done something naughty, you're on death row. But we're going to
What
allow
did
you
I do?
one meal.
What did you do?
What did
You
I
tell
do?
us.
Sent you off. Oh, you didn't pay
I
your
didn't get an A. I didn't get an A.
Yeah. You got a B+ on the report card.
That's it. So you've got one meal.
One meal.
Your last meal. Ooh. What is it going to be?
That's a very good question. I want to know what yours are as well. But I think for me, my mother's Hainanese chicken rice is the dish for me. You know, my parents come from Singapore. It's such a beautiful dish. It's simple. I think anyone, you know, no matter where you come from in the world, chicken and rice, you know, carbohydrates and chicken are just such a beautiful combination. They are rich with meaning, and it's just such a simple dish. Yeah, it's got to be Hainanese chicken rice. And then, I don't know, like a slice of cheesecake or something.
You get, yeah, of course, you can have dessert, no
cheesecake.
worries.
I mean, you know, this is a fantasy situation.
Whatever you want
I certainly
at
hope
this point.
that's not the case.
What about you? What would you?
I would go something fried, like cholesterol city, like chips and just potato cakes.
Blow the others.
Anything that's
yeah.
just not really that great for
Heaps
you.
of salt.
Just
Blow it
oozes
up.
oil. Send me out that way and then knock it down with some ice cream.
Ooh, wow! I'm getting a glimpse into your psyche, right?
Actually, do you know what? I might have that tomorrow night. What about you?
What about you? What would you?
I would do a really beautiful buttery Scotch fillet steak on the barbecue where it's seared, slathered with buttery garlic prawns on top. Like a surf and turf makes it sound very ocker. But
No,
just
I love that.
good steak.
Welcome to the House of Wellness.
One last
what
one.
would I have?
What would you have?
I'd probably do something similar and have something homely with memory. So maybe just burrata with fried egg and carrot pickle. With it.
Oh, actually, not bad. I've actually changed my mind. Maybe a baked bean gaffle.
Guts is out now. Would you please thank Melissa Leong?
And still to come, I take on Aussie basketball legend Andrew Gaze. Bring it on! The time of the show where I go head-to-head with the best of the best. Let's do it. For this crash test, Crawf, I went one-on-one against Aussie basketball legend and 7-time NBL MVP, Andrew Gaze. He can't still be that good, right?
Crawf,
Andrew Gaze.
you're hooping it up, mate.
One of the all-time greats.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
I'm ready to take you on.
Well,
Are you scared?
I'm not scared, but you're a bit vertically challenged. So that,
Yeah, but hard as big as Farley.
I don't doubt that. So right here, see, that's a foul, and then we'd be switching here, and
I've got a bit to work on.
Some people use the analogy of placing a crystal vase on top of the shelf.
Well, I never ever put anything on the top shelf because I can never reach.
See, there's no follow-through there.
I think I broke the crystal vase.
Nice, yeah, that's it, you smashed it.
So we're going to do a three-point shootout.
Let's start off with just some three-point
First to three.
I like it. You're vertically challenged, so I'm going to make it a little harder than what you are for me because I can shoot over you, whereas...
You've said that several times today.
Well, it is noticeable.
Oh.
It is noticeable, but...
Here's the three-point line.
Yes.
OK, very hard to do.
Wow.
Almost impossible in a game of basketball.
OK, that is commonly known as an air ball. You check it and I'll shoot it.
Yep, it's a ball.
Ah, that's one to me.
Oh,
It's in. Oh, bit left. Oh, it's a bit... Oh.
hang on. Your foot was over the line. That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
My bad.
Which line am I going for?
The white one... Oh.
No!
Is this far enough back?
Oh.
That's three, mate. Sorry. Well done,
No,
Crawf.
give me one more chance.
Hey, I got a place to be. Give us a call when you're done, Crawf, because this is going to take a long time. Oh, my goodness. A long time, Crawf.
Well, it was short odds, and I just fell short. Would you please welcome Mr. Andrew Gaze?
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Great to be here.
Would you like to hold this?
I like holding my balls. They're
Yes.
So it's nice to be here.
Before we move on, you're always going to win. You're always going to defeat me because you are a professional and you're still very, very good.
I'm very old though.
But I did get one in.
You did. And it was a freak. It was one of the most extraordinary makes I've seen.
Yes.
But you very casually bang one in from the centre line.
Yes.
But
have a
you
look
have
at
video
this.
evidence?
Yes,
Yeah,
we do.
Look at
you
this.
have video evidence.
I was just having...
Oh, this is...
You wouldn't believe it. It went straight in. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
Because I could have had 500 shots and not even hit the ring.
Yeah.
And the
Couldn't make
look
a
on your
layup.
face. The
Yeah,
look on
I
your
know.
face.
Well, it was extraordinary. I mean, every now and again you can get lucky, but after I saw you try and make a free throw or a layup, I didn't give you much chance and just out of the blue, he banged one in from the centre line.
No one, and if there wasn't video evidence, there's no way
not
we would
believe you.
believe
No.
you, ever.
You kept having a go at my height as well. But anyway, we're here to have a chat with you. You've been elevated to legend status in the
Yes.
Australian Hall of Fame.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How do you become a legend?
Well, I really don't know. I got inducted into the Australian Sport Hall of Fame. I think it was about 2006, 2005, and then which is a huge honour. And then just out of the blue, a couple of months ago, they called me up. John Bertrand, who's a legend himself, he called me up and said that the committee have decided to elevate you to legend status. And I thought, geez. I was a bit embarrassed when I first heard because it's when you look at the people that are involved, it's extraordinary, and you feel almost a little bit guilty, thinking, well, I'm really not worthy of that. But I was wrapped, and somehow or other, I was sitting around a table and thought, yeah, let's try and elevate this bloke. So incredibly humbled.
When we think of basketball, we think of Andrew Gaze in this country.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Always. Up there with Warnie and Freeman.
Oh, turn it up. I
No,
mean,
you're general
Totally.
legends. As
No,
are
I
you.
appreciate that. I appreciate that. But no, I've had a wonderful journey and very grateful for the recognition that they're providing.
So it's great that you can still play.
Well, not really. The bones aren't quite as sharp as they used to
But
be.
you're still playing, so...
A little bit, not too much. As Crawf could attest to, the mobility's not quite there. Although when they actually said we're going to play some one-on-one, I said to the producer, I said, I haven't seen Crawf play before, so... and I'm 60 and I'm not all that mobile, so I don't know whether it's going to fit the theme of what you're trying to do, but after I saw him take one shot, I said, no problems here.
And then every second sentence was, you are vertically challenged.
a very short man.
It's a special skill
That's why
set.
he went to basketball.
Hard as big as far lap.
Exactly.
You do.
What's your fitness level like at 60?
I think pretty good. I try to keep as active as I can. I've led a pretty boring lifestyle as well, so I don't engage in a lot of the things that I think those health experts would say you need to avoid. So I try to exercise as much as I can. I'm still coaching, and when you're coaching, you're out on the floor, you're running around a little bits and pieces, and try to get to the gym a few times a week. But it's good fun. I enjoy it.
What about being so tall? Obviously not an issue for me. How do you go finding a bed big enough?
Wow, that you just got to get them specially made.
Yeah.
You do. It's a fact. Yeah, absolutely. And get a bit added on the end, but
Another bed?
Well, not quite another bed, but it's you know when it's the hardest is when you go to hotels because they're.
Oh, yes.
I find that my ankles because your legs my feet hang off the end and the ankles start to ache.
Yeah.
And then it just...
Well, no, I normally have to do a high jump onto the bed and then I have to ring a cab to try and come and get me to take me off the end. Do you know what? I reckon Andrew could teach you something because you're very good at obviously spinning the ball on a
I wouldn't say
finger.
very good, but...
No, but Mel says, I'm not saying this, you say, oh, ball sports are not normally for me.
Coordination
But
is not
I
normally
reckon,
for me.
wouldn't it be great if we could somehow get the ball onto Mel's finger?
Well,
Oh, my God.
I don't know if we've... what you've got to try and do is I'll spin it and then you just try and
grab those glasses,
put your
just so
finger
I've got a
right
feeling
next
it
to
might
mine.
come
Yeah, I'd
my way.
clear out everyone if I was you.
Right next to mine and see if
Okay.
you can take it over.
And I don't do
You've got
anything.
to hold your finger nice and strong.
Yeah.
Do that finger.
We'll see how...
Which one? Okay, the middle one.
I'll try and get a really...
Strong
Oh,
finger.
here we go. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, go again.
Thank
Give
you
me
for
a try.
coming in.
Okay.
You can do it by yourself, can't you?
No.
Why not?
Although I can get a long shot.
Yeah, I saw that first.
Just one.
There you go. Come on,
Come on,
Crawford.
come on.
Take it off me.
What do you mean, take it off you? I don't know how. We love you, Andrew Gaze.
I appreciate
You're
that.
a superstar. You are a legend. And even though you may not think that, you are. You're a legend to all of us. So thank you so much for coming in. Andrew Gaze.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. There you go. Look, he's fine.
You pegged that at my... Lucky we caught on camera. Coming up, we're going to chat facelifts and ageing gracefully with Jacinta Parsons. So stay right there. Well, there's a new trend in Hollywood that you might have seen, and it's called deep plane facelifts. And while it may show that we're getting better at facelifts, are we actually getting worse at ageing? Well, to help us get to the bottom of it, we are joined by broadcaster and author Jacinta Parsons. Hi, lovely to see you. Lovely to be here. Now, only because we have a doctor in the house, before we talk about this fascinating topic, I want to ask Dr. Ahmed. Hello, here he comes. Hi. Quick question, please, sir.
That's a fast doctor.
He's a good doctor, isn't he?
On page, yes.
Oh, hi. I say yes.
This was important.
What is a deep plane facelift?
A deep plane facelift is a cosmetic surgical procedure where both the superficial and deep structures of the face, so muscles and fat, are all repositioned to create a more striking and long-lasting anti-aging effect compared to some of the more conventional or traditional facelifts, which just pull skin tighter or cut off excessive skin.
Okay. Wow.
So pretty heavy-duty.
That's a lot of recovery.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye.
Get the bill. We're on call. We love having a doctor on hand.
Bang, out like that.
We've got some pickies too. So Kris Jenner is the one that has really...
Is that her in the other picture?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Where do I get this done?
Yeah.
Jacinta, what do you think when you see that?
Look, when I first saw that, and there was so much conversation around particularly Kris Jenner, I sort of thought, yes, obviously this is a woman that's really visible and she could be doing wonderful things for, you know, how we feel as we age. But it's so cultural, this pressure for women to not look their age. I mean, we unashamedly say, let's get rid of our visible signs of ageing.
Yeah.
So while that's obviously, I think it's deeply problematic that we feel like this as a culture, that we have to look young to be respected and to still feel relevant. I do feel like we have built this since we were young people. As young girls, we're being taught, actually, you don't really want to age. You still want to look young. If someone tells you look young, you go, thank you very much for that.
Compliment.
But really what we lose when we are not seeing visibility of ageing is we lose, you know, our real sense of how great this experience can be.
I like character lines in people's faces. That shows a lot. You know, when they smile, you want to see them smile.
What do you do, though, as you get older when you don't necessarily feel how you might look? Like, I look at a photo of myself and I think, oh, my Lord, when did that happen? But I feel, you know, 30.
Research has shown that most people feel 20 years younger than what it says on a birth certificate. And I've gone around the country and pretty much everyone will reflect that same thing. Wow. But I do think that what we've been told is ageing, that you get tired and you're not as excited and you're not as frisky as you might have been, doesn't actually bear out. We actually still feel those wonderful experiences of what is usually associated with youth. So we look at ourselves and think, you don't look like how I feel. But I think if we see more ageing faces in our society, then we'll have a much better sense that actually we are all those wonderful things and we look older.
I stopped using injectables 2 years ago. Yeah. I just got really sick of my face being frozen, and it took quite a while for it to wear off.
What made you change your mind 2 years ago?
I was actually watching myself on TV and I noticed I wasn't making any expression. I looked ridiculous to me. And also I started following different people like Pamela Anderson or people who were bucking the trend. Has there been a shift in attitudes?
I think the revolution is on. I think there is a bubbling dissatisfaction, particularly from women who have been told how to look since we've been tiny people.
Yeah.
There's been so much pressure on women to look a certain way that I feel like we have got a really lovely cohort of women like Pamela Anderson that are like, no, I'm not going to do this anymore. Yeah. And I think that when we connect with ourselves and who we are, that feels really a really positive decision to make, I think. And I think it's pushing back against marketing and pressure and culture to say, no, we're just going to be looking as we do. And I think when we all do that, we're going to be showing our generations that are coming through as well, this is nothing to be scared of.
And don't make pension ads have every lady with, you know, a grey bun and slippers and looking 100. Like, you know, you don't look like that anymore. I feel like what,
that's so
you know,
true.
50 isn't what 50 might have looked like 2 generations ago.
Exactly.
We used to perform our age. So when Grandma turned 50, she would put pearls on and wear the twin sets and do ageing like that. But now that is, you know, grandmas and elder women have purple hair and are kind of just expressing themselves the way that they feel. And that's really what this is about. It's about making sure that we remain having choice and that we can connect with who we are as women and as humans rather than trying to satisfy this world around us that is never satisfied.
So what could you share then that you have learned from talking to people, from writing your book, from, you know, all of the research that you've done? What would you share on how we can age comfortably and gracefully and true to ourselves?
I think it's so exciting to have more of our elder women take sort of the front row and for us to see them more and hear them more and understand that what is offered to us when we age is such an incredible experience for a human. You know, we're giving away these opportunities to learn and to grow throughout the extent of our lives. And I think we just need much more visibility and to remain curious and excited about the world around us.
Jacinta's book, A Wisdom of Age, is out now. A big thank you to Jacinta Parsons.
Thank you. We're coming up by bringing you the weirdest international wellness news.
It's now time for my second favourite segment on the show. It's a time where Melissa Doyle, she gets a little weird and she goes around the world. Take it away, Mel.
I am inexplicably in the kitchen to bring you the weird wellness trends from around the world, a segment that is informative and fun. Why not both? Or should I say, por qué no los dos? Because we are off to Mexico for a cactus massage. The glamorous Four Seasons Hotel offers the exotic rub where you're first lathered in blossom infused with tequila, then massaged with the arms of a cactus. Because, I mean, who amongst us hasn't started a night with tequila and ended it with a little prick? Speaking of pricks, if a cactus sounds too gentle, then hop on a plane to Taiwan to enjoy their famous knife therapy, where you are tenderised with meat cleavers. A bad idea any way you slice it. The ancient practice is the perfect midpoint between relaxation and enhanced interrogation. The good news, you can pop on a towel so the blade doesn't hit your bare skin. It is surprisingly affordable, but being laid out in the butcher's window costs you a little extra. And finally, if you really want to piss your money away, then let me introduce you to urine facials. The practice with some real DIY potential started in India, and thanks to some beauty bloggers, it's enjoying a resurgence in the West. Urotherapy, pretty name, involves wiping wee on your face, and it's said to tighten pores and help psoriasis, eczema and acne. But it really makes you think, who was the first person to look at their urine sample and say, yeah, I know where this goes? That is another worldwide wellness splashing down.
Oh, my goodness.
Do you have many requests for any of those in your
goodness,
practice?
I don't know where to start.
What, I need to know about the urine.
Yeah, so this does rear its head from time to time, and I understand why. It's because urea is a chemical which is quite useful in skin formulations because it locks in water and hydrates the skin. But the source of it you should be getting is not urine, because it's just too irritating, too inflammatory. It's not always aseptic, so
It's acidic, isn't it?
Yeah,
Don't
so
try this at home.
don't use urine, but urea is
There
good.
goes my whole segment. I thought I was
Didn't they used to say that about tinea? Didn't they say, like, urinate on your
urine
feet
on
in
your
the
feet.
shower?
Oh, I thought it was if you got bitten
the
by a
yeast.
blue bottle.
That I've never heard of.
No, weeing on your feet in the shower
I'm
is
going to
good
stop
for
it
your
right
tinea.
now.
Interesting, yeah, nah.
I need you to look that up.
I'll look that up, but it's not something I would recommend.
At the risk of making this show a little too classy, someone's written in with a weird medical question we should answer. Doc,
Nice.
Louisa writes...
Yes?
I'm going through menopause and take supplements to keep me functioning. Who doesn't, sister? But before bed, instead of popping my blue pill, I accidentally took my husband's blue pill. Well...
You all know which one.
Let me just say, I found myself a little unable to sleep and hot under the collar, if you know what I mean. I need to know, is it safe for women to take Viagra? Asking for a friend.
So I would say it's never safe to take someone else's medication.
Right.
But it does happen by accident. But Viagra is actually used not infrequently for women for a few different reasons.
What would those reasons be?
So it's got both sort of sexual uses and non-sexual uses in women. The compound's actually a blood pressure tablet, and it prevents blood vessels from constricting, which means that they stay relaxed, so there's more blood in them, and that's the mechanism by which it helps with erectile function. But you can imagine then for a woman to ingest that, it does cause relaxation of the blood vessels in the vulva, the clitoris, the vagina. So it helps, for example, with lubrication, with heightened sensitivity, sensation, and also in some women, if they struggle to orgasm, it can be used as a remedy for that.
Wow.
But much more commonly... so you're going to say something.
Oh, no, I'm thinking.
But much more commonly in women, it's actually used to help dilate other blood vessels. Women often experience abnormal spasm of blood vessels in their fingers. That's called Raynaud's syndrome or Raynaud's disease. And so Viagra can help with that, for example, by preventing the blood vessels from constricting. It's also used for chest and cardiac conditions to reduce the pressure in the lungs, of the blood vessels in the lungs. So, yes, it's safe for women to take it if prescribed by your doctor for specific reasons.
So do you get a 2-for-1 if you're taking it for your heart? Is there a benefit elsewhere?
Yes.
Yeah,
there you go.
I guess so.
I think Louisa will be happy with that. Asking for a friend.
After the break, we've got the Aussie country music power couple, Felicity and Josh Cunningham, and they are playing live. Well, our next guest panellists were hugely successful musos in their own right, but since joining forces, they have supercharged their powers to become the award-winning first couple of Aussie country music. Would you please welcome Felicity and Josh Cunningham. So Josh, member of much-loved band The Waves. Felicity, 16 Golden Guitar Awards. I was giggling earlier that it must be a massive, massive pool room where you put them all and then put them together. Yes. Boom. Superpowers charged. It shouldn't be allowed. I mean, I'm glad it is.
Oh, I am too.
Yeah.
There is a shelf that's buckling under the weight of all those golden guitars. But, yeah, I'm glad it's allowed because I love playing music with Felicity.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yes.
You do have a beautiful story about coming together. Are you able to share that? Or
Yeah,
you don't have to if you don't want to.
No, we share too because we really believe that our story might help other people. It was a tragic circumstance. My husband took his life tragically. I had the girls, they were 6 and 8, and there we were with a tsunami to deal with, like out of nowhere it came. And this beautiful army of love of musicians from right across the country would send beautiful messages to us and just wanting to help. They would buy us groceries, sending food hampers, flowers, and the messages, though, were just all helpful. But there's one message that came through one night from, I think you were in Western Australia, and they were about to go on stage, and Josh said, "We're going to sing out for you tonight. We're dedicating the song," and I just froze. I just thought it's so lovely because music's my language. And then months later, I had another call checking in how I was going. Would I get back to music? Would I get back to radio? And I was like, well, I'm not sure. And Josh said, you have a value and you make people happy, and I really think you need to do that again. So I listened to him.
And now dominating all around the country, singing and making people happy. It's very special to be able to do that.
Yeah, and it could have not happened because I was really conflicted because I didn't know Felicity particularly well, and I'd been kind of struggling with this sense of I really should reach out, but, there's a lot going on and maybe I shouldn't, and I just kind of bit the bullet one night, as she says, before walking on stage and said the right thing at the right time, which, got the connection started, and we both got invited into a thing called the Song Club 6 months later or something.
Yep.
And we had to write a song a week to a prompt. So we went through half a year of listening to each other's songs on a weekly basis. And, you really get to feel a sense of a person through their songwriting. And I think we were kind of developing a bit of a connection just through hearing each other's songs. And she invited me to stop in one time and let's have a go at writing a song together, which we did. And then things just got supercharged and went boom from there.
Well, he turned up with this cute little banjo and I was like, he might be all right, this fella.
Yeah, right.
And turned out we could write a song and enjoy a cup of tea, and here we are. We're working on the 3rd album now. So
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It is lovely. And I see why you are such a great bonus girl dad. Clearly being
Yes.
sensitive and,
I mean, I couldn't believe how lucky I was to actually end up, having Felicity come into my life, but the fact that she had the two gorgeous girls as well. And, obviously such a great hole left in their life with their dad, sadly not being around anymore. And it's just felt like such an honour and a privilege to step into that space. And my life has been enriched so greatly as a result of that too. Like, I absolutely love those girls, and it's just a beautiful big picture.
Yeah.
I'm sure they love
We
you.
cry a lot.
Oh, I can
Crying
see why.
is good.
Nothing wrong with that. It's all
Yeah.
good. So how has your musical style changed? Have you changed?
I don't think it's changed. I mean, we're a blend of all the best bits of us, I think. So there's folk, blues, country, roots music.
Yes.
And it all stems from an instrument and literally sitting around the kitchen table with a cup of tea and just writing what's in our hearts and just finding your special someone. Yeah.
Is creativity better, different, being together and working together rather than, doing your own thing? Like, are you finding that you can bring out the best in one another?
I think so. I mean, I've been lucky to be a member of the Waves for 30 plus years, and obviously that's a collaboration with 2 other sisters, Donna and Vicky, and myself. And, that's had a lot of different musical styles in the pot as well. It's great with Felicity that I get to, draw on the country leanings because I've always loved it, but I'm fully out of the closet now with that.
I'm going to chime in here, though, and say with the Waves, Josh doesn't sing a lot of the lead vocals. he'll often hand the songs over to the girls, which is fantastic. But in this collaboration, I poke him to sing. And we sing together and play, and it's really fun.
Could you for us?
Yes. We're very excited
We'd love
to be able to sit here and watch you perform, sing your hearts out. So go and make your way over there now.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much for joining us, Felicity Urquhart and Josh Cunningham.
Yvie.
We're getting ready.
Ahmed. Have a seat.
And if you want to catch Felicity and Josh on tour, head to their website for details. But for now, here they are with their brand new song, I Want You.
Some days are diamonds, some days are gold. I want you, I want you. Some days I feel I'm buried neck deep in a hole. I want you, I want you.
Some days I'm darker than the darkest girl, and I want you, I want you. Some days I'm sitting on top of the world, and I want you, I want you.
I want you like I never wanted before. Won't waste my chances with the guy next door. I want you, I want you, I want you, I want you.
There's a melody stuck on a loop in my head.
I want you.
I want you.
There's a pulse that's pushing inside of my chest.
I want you.
I want you. Too late to turn back, nowhere to run. I want you, I want you. I know it's never ending, but it's just begun. I want you, I want you. I want you like an animal. I want you down in my soul. I want you, 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 I want you. Elevator stopped on the second floor. There's a world